Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.
In other news tonight, we're learning new details about the 4 people killed in a crash on the Schuylkill Expressway. A 31-year-old father of 2 was driving for Uber, and he and his 3 passengers all died when a man who police say was driving under the influence suddenly swerved across multiple lanes and hit them. Action News reporter Walter Perez live outside of Pennsylvania State Police Barracks in Winfield Heights tonight with the latest on the investigation and more on what we've learned about the victims. Walter.
That's right, Rick. All the victims, all of them are young men, including 23-year-old twins, their 24-year-old friend, and a 31-year-old Uber driver from Philadelphia described as a loving father who would often go with his church to Kensington to feed and help the homeless. People who knew and loved John Carlos Santana say his whole world revolved around his wife, his kids, and his faith.
He was a good father. He was a good provider, a good husband. And it's very sad.
Santana was the Uber driver whose vehicle was smashed by an alleged drunk driver on the Schuylkill Expressway early Saturday morning. His 3 passengers included twin brothers Tucker and Christian Schimmelfennig and 24-year-old Michael Comerford. All 3 were from the Scranton area, but went to school and worked in the Delaware Valley. We spoke with Tucker's employer, who says if his brother and his friend were anything like Tucker, they were fine young men.
Just a class act. I don't know how else to say it except for the fact that he was somebody I would aspire my son to be like. That everybody's son should be like.
The alleged drunk driver has been identified as 31-year-old Victor Spizzirri. Investigators say Spizzirri was driving west on the Schuylkill when he suddenly swerved across several lanes and struck Santana's vehicle. The impact propelled Santana's car into a bridge pillar head-on. Spizzirri was treated for moderate injuries at Temple Hospital. All 4 in the other car were killed. Tonight, John Carlos Santana's family and friends say they simply don't know how to fully explain the situation to his 7- and 5-year-old kids.
The little girl said, if I pray to Jesus, will he bring me back my dad? And you hear that and you break inside because what can you do?
Now, Spizzirri has since been arrested on suspicion of driving while impaired and homicide by vehicle. Reporting live from Winfield Heights, Walter Perez, Channel 6 Action News. Sherry?
Yeah, very.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.